Alright, y'all. Sorry for the late upload, but anyway, welcome back to another old Lionel catalog flip through. Today's catalog is going to be Lionel's 2017 Signature Edition catalog, so let's get started. So we got the table of contents, the Lionel guide, and starting off, we have the Legacy Steam. They have the Southern Pacific ACE 9s that have whistle steam, length of 32, and 1/4 inches, and a minimum curve of 72. They have Southern Pacific lines in the Southern Pacific Daylight scheme. They also have some USRA Light Mikados. All of these have whistle steam, length of 20 and 1/4 inches, and a minimum curve of 54. They have Nickel Plate Road 587, Southern, Baltimore and Ohio, Union Pacific, Pennsylvania Railroad, New York Central, Maine Central, and Grand Trunk and Western. There's also some 3-truck shays. All of these have additional features like whistle steam, length of 16 and 3/4 inches, minimum curve of 54. They have the Cass Scenic number 6, Western Maryland, West Side Lumber, and the Elk River. They also have some disconnect cars. And now we're moving on to the diesel unit. They have the SD40s, which features schematic pilot extends in curves for close coupling and road number specific details matched to engine, including pilot, trucks, horns, bells, antennae, battery box covers, and dynamic brakes. They have minimum curve of 54 and length of 17 inches. They have Santa Fe, Union Pacific, and CXS and Pennsylvania. They also have the Southern 3170, which is still in operation at the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum, or is it on static display? They also have the Western Maryland, and there's also some SD60Ms. Some additional features are 2 or 3 window cabs as appropriate per prototype, higher lower ditch lights as appropriate per prototype, length of 18.5 inches, minimum curve of 36. They also have the Burlington and Northern in the USA scheme, the Sioux line, Conrail Quality, CXS, Norfolk and Southern, and Union Pacific. They have some Line Chief Plus SD60Ms. They have the Burlington and Northern USA scheme, Burlington and Northern, Sioux, Conrail, CXS, Norfolk Southern, and Union Pacific. There's also some E8 units. They have the Atlantic Coastline, Burlington Northern, Conrail, Louisville, Nashville, the EMD Single A, New York Central, and the Pennsylvania. And there's also some features like the fan-driven smoke unit, adjustable smoke output, and legacy control or train master command control, directional LED headlights, front electrocouplers, and front and rear, working Mars light, die-cast metal trucks, and pilot and fuel tank, high-level separately applied details, cab window glass, illuminated number boards, operating front marker lights, illuminated cab interior, a length of 34 inches, pair of 17 inches each, and a minimum curve of 36. Here's some S2 electric. I think these are box cabs, by the way. They gotta be box cabs. Anyway, they have diecast body and frame, sprung photographs, pantographs, swinging bell, swings back and forth with syncing sounds. Single powerful maintenance free motor, length of 11 and 3/4 inches, minimum curve of R36. They have the New York Central lines, New York Central, and some more New York Central. They have Penn Central and another New York Central. Here's some pre-war inspired Skill S2 freight sets. They have the set includes a Lionel Legacy S2 electro locomotive, a Lionel Lines 40-inch scale reefer, Lionel Lines 2-bay hopper, Lionel Lines 2-window northeastern caboose, and they have separately applied detail parts, diecast trucks, operating couplers, opening side doors on roof and hatches on reefer, opening hopper doors and removable co-load on hopper, illuminated interior and caboose, set length of 42 inches at a minimum curve of 036. There's also a Southern Pacific Salad Bowl Express set. All of these features made in USA imported parts for decoration and final assembly at Lionel headquarters in Concord, New York. in Concord, North Carolina. Diecast metal trucks with operating couplers and rotating bearing caps. Easy conversion to scale couplers and two-row wheel sets. Available separately. Opening side and reefer unit doors. Unique car numbers available only in the set. Car 456424 and 459699. Features special paint schemes available only in the set. Working flash EOT of rear of car 50 or 459699. Length of 11.5 inches and a memory curve of 031. Some of the additional features are the locomotive features numerous details specific to this prototype locomotive, including fans, pilot trucks, and battery boxes, lights, and more to accurately portray 7350 in a descent length of 54 inches and a memory curve of 54. They have the SD40R, the Merch Reefer, the Mensch Reefer, and the set right here, and the speed. I think the PFE 57-inch Merch Reefer. There's also the Conrail Office Car Special Set, which the set includes Conrail Legacy E8 4022, Conrail 21-inch 8-bedroom sleeper car, Conrail 21-inch 10-to-5 sleeper, a 21-inch coach, a 21-inch conference car, and the Legacy diesel locomotive features on page 14 and 15. They have electric couplers on front, Hannock air whistle, and detail sounds, and length of 106 inches, and a memory curve of 54. So as you can see, there's some passenger cars and a dome car, and there's also, I think that's a B unit as well. So here's the 21 passenger cars, like this one that we've seen in the other catalog. And here's the theater car, which allows you to see the back view. And additional features are Wi-Fi high definition 1080p camera, transmits live video and records video pictures via downloadable app for Apple, Android, or PC. Super capacitor for uninterrupted camera streaming. Works on all conventional and command control layouts. Diecast operating command and coupler for close coupling on curves. Non-operating scale coupler on oscillation end and scale coupler mounting pads. Flicker-free LED lighting. Leader seating details and length of 21 inches and a minimum curve of 54. They have the CXS Union Pacific Norfolk Southern theater car and the Conrail theater car. There's also the New York Central Empire State Express, which has the Combine and OBS passenger pack, the New York City Station Sounds Diner, and the 4-pack coaches. All of these coaches have Dinner John Hayes Station Sounds, and the 2-pack have Combine Van Buren and Observation Franklin D. Roosevelt. And here's the Burlington Northern 21-inch cars. They have the Burlington Northern 2-pack, the Burlington Northern Station Sounds Diner car, and the Burlington Northern 4-pack. There's also the CXS set that we saw in the other catalogs, the American Freedom Train. And here are some 65-inch mill gondolas. They have all new tooling, separately applied details, metal weight for stable running, diecast metal trucks with rotating bearing caps and operating couplers. Easy conversion to scale couplers in 2-rail wheel sets, available separately, length of 17 inches and minimum curve of 36. These cars will have a large overhanging on 36 curves. They have the Santa Fe, Chicago Northwestern, CXS, Norfolk Southern, Southern Pacific, and Union Pacific. There's also some 40-inch steel reefers. They have features like diecast metal trucks, operating couplers, opening side doors, and roof hatches. Easy to convert scale couplers, length of 14 inches and a minimum curve of 31. They have the Burlington Northern, National, Bangor, and Aerostock, Fruit Grow Express, and the Eastern Stills Erox. There's also some milk cars that we saw in some of the earlier catalogs, and some 50-inch double-side cars, some grain door box cars, express box cars, 60-inch box cars and 40-inch flat car with lumber load, some 40-inch trailers, some rotary gondolas, some 2-bay hoppers 3-packs, and PS2 DC are actually 2-bay hoppers and 3-packs. They have features like die-cast metal trucks with operating couplers, durable plastic body with die-cast metal frame, USRA or 1905 command design details as appropriate per road name, high level of separately applied detailed parts, coupler mounting pads for easy conversion to scale couplers, removing cold loads and inserts, length of an inch, 8 inches on each car, and a minimum curve of 31. They have the Rating USA hopper, Bethlehem Steel, B&O, Western Maryland, and the Western Maryland USRA hopper. They also have some PS2 CD covered hoppers, which feature diecast trucks with rotating bearing caps, some operating couplers, opening door roof hatches, length of 12 and 1/2 inches, I think, and a minimum curve of 31. They have the Santa Fe, Louisville, Nashville, Milwaukee, Boston, and Maine, Northwest, Northern Pacific, and TLDX demonstrator. There's also some login disconnect cars. All of these include diecast spawning trucks, non-operating couplers, easy conversion to scale couplers not included, metal wheels with fan back detail, length of 3 inches, minimum curve of 0.27. They have the logging diner train, the disconnect stock, the disconnect steel tank car, disconnects single power brown, and disconnects 2-power brown. There's also some Christmas disconnect cars. They have the reindeer train, disconnect Christmas, and Santa disconnect observation car. There's also some wide vision cabooses. All of these features diecast metals, trucks, and operating couplers, LED interior illumination, detailed interior with 12 figure or 2 figures, length of 10 and half or 4 inches, minimum curve of 0.31. They have the Burlington Northern BNSF, Norfolk Southern Veterans, Norfolk Southern First Responders, Santa Fe CXS, and there's also the Northeast cabooses. They have the diecast trucks and operating couplers, LED lighting, detailed interior figure, length of 8.5 inches, and a minimum curve of 0.31. There's a Chesapeake and Ohio, Conrail, Per Marquette, Western Maryland, and Western Maryland. So here's line scale. They have the 57 Metch reefer that we saw in the other catalogs. Some additional features of these reefers are operating engine compartment door, separately applied ladders, rotating bearing caps on trucks, and the PS1 box cars. For the merged reefers, they have the PFE, UPFE, SPFE, and the BNFE. For the PS1 box cars, they have opening side doors like the Northern Pacific, Union Pacific, New York Central, and Raiden. There's also some ACF 4-bay covered hoppers, which are ACFX, Great Northern, Santa Fe, Chicago Northwestern, UP, and the 14-panel hoppers, which have diecast trucks and operating couplers, easily connected to 2-rail with separately scale connect and prototypically accurate paint schemes. They have New York Central, Rio Grande, Erie, Lackawanna, and Conrail. Now here's the Lionel's new Line Chief Bluetooth app that puts you in control. Now, I have this app, I just don't use it a lot. Anyway, moving on, they have the Line Chief Plus Berkshires. They have Nickel Plate Road, Santa Fe, Her Marquette, Illinois Central, and Lionel lines. All of these have additional features like no cab figures, length of 21.5 inches, and a minimum curve of 0.31. Here's some Line Chief Plus Mikados that we saw in some of the earlier catalogs. The Line Chief Plus MacArthur U.S. World War II. They have the Rosie the River boxcar, D-Day boxcar, Heavies and Little Friends boxcar. And they also have some Line Chief Plus A5 Camelbacks that we saw. The Line Chief Plus Pacifics. And the Line Chief Plus Hudsons. The Redifears and the GP7s. The GP20s and the GP38s. Here's the Line Chief Plus FA A-A sets. They have the Baltimore, Ohio, Great Northern, New Haven, and Union Pacific. Additional features are a length of 23 inches paired and a minimum curve of 31. And they also have Bluetooth. Here's the FTAA sets that we saw in the B units as well. And here's the Alco FA set, which the set includes a 1 powered FA locomotive, a 1 non-powered FA locomotive, 1 coach 24 Maplewood, 1 coach 2402 Chatham, a 1 observation 21 Irvine. They have die-cast metal trucks, die-cast metal frames, operating headlights, illuminated number boards, dual power maintenance-free motors, electric E-unit with duration lock, electronic horn and bell, volume control, tracks and tires, die-cast metal trucks and operating couplers, interior illumination and silhouette, red marker lights, and clear back UP lens on observation car. Each car is individually boxed, post-wired and smart packaging, length of approximately 6.5 inches, minimum curve of 0.27. Now here's the plug and play section that we've already seen. Here's the workhouses with sounds and the plug and play, loading structures and ice cars, trackside cranes and trackside single gantries, oil pumps, wind turbines, and floodlights. Here's some gantry cranes and a small mill. Here's the building structures kit for that school. For some of you who want to see that on the last catalog flip through that I did yesterday. And here's the Lindsay Marble Warehouse and the Uptown apartment building and the Buck Feet and Tack and some row houses. Here's the bridge and accessories, the girder bridge and the bridges with truss bridges. Here's the mainline audio crossing gates, banjo signal, railroad crossing flashers, dwarf signal, railroad bumpers, and auto crossing gate. They have the curved tunnel, straight tunnel, and O-gauge tunnels, and the Hooker tank car accident, and a pedestrian walker. There's some assorted accessories, some freight car loads, some power control and extras, and that is it. Hope you enjoyed this catalog flip through. And as always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn notifications on for new videos every day. Thank you all again for watching, and I'll see y'all next week.